up, you guys? Feels like it's gonna be a good day out on the river, and I know I say that a lot, but I'm really hopeful that today's weather and everything will align and that we'll be able to find a lot of fish today. It's been a while since I've been out here, back out on my stream. Well, it's not mine, it's everyone's, but my local stream. And I'm just gonna work up this bank, let the fish kind of dictate how we fish for them today. I'm guessing it's gonna be a lot of nymphs, but I got the swing rod in the car, a couple of Euro rods, dry fly rod. I basically brought the kitchen sink just to see if I can catch some fish, make sure I can catch some fish. I think it's gonna shape up to be a good day. So let's see what we can find. I'm gonna jump down on this first spot. I got a couple of light flies on to start on this water here. And we will go from there, see what happens. Should be a good day. Let's get down there. Okay, starting out with a couple light flies up along this edge here. Just gonna see if we can find any fish to start. Might have to switch to a heavier point fly. It's kind of deep right here. It kind of shallows up as you move up the bank, but we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna switch to a heavier point fly. Added a heavier point fly, so we'll see if that changes anything right in this spot here. I feel like I should be getting some fish off this edge here, but I haven't found any yet. So I'm gonna move up the bank, I think, a little bit. Okay, I moved up the bank from where I was at, and see if we can get any right in here. There's a fish. Hopefully they can land it. It's heavy, man. Heavy, heavy fish. Super heavy fish. Good fish. Doesn't want anything to do with coming in. Gosh, that's a good fish there. It's a big old buck. Wow. Gosh, that's a stud. Wow, what a good fish. Look at that fish. Let's see if we can get another one. A little bit smaller than the other one, but the other one was real big, so in fairness. Jeez, dude, chill. Another cool fish, though. Let him go. There's another fish. That one's head shaking me bad. Gosh, that's a heavy fish. Trying to some sort of pressure on him, but it is so big. Back up here. Okay, now he's in the soft water here. Come back. No, 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 no. I have no leverage on this fish whatsoever. Dang. That's a big old fish. I'm in soft current too. Gosh. That's just... Oh my gosh. Might be a steelhead. I'm not really sure, but it's friggin' huge. that fish, you guys. He ate a pheasant tail. I mean, you can't really. I mean, look at that tank. Okay, so I just crawled up the bank there, and I'm actually gonna go to a different spot. I think possibly those fish were spawning down there. I caught 2 fish, they were good fish, they're real dark. It makes me worried that those were spawning fish, and I do not want to mess with spawning fish. They both ate a pheasant tail, so nothing dirty there, and they were definitely feeding. But this river is a big river, and it's really hard to distinguish where reds are a lot of the time because you can't see the bottom of the river. And so when I get into dark fish like that, even though they're not supposed to be spawning this time of the year, at least not to my knowledge, I like to just leave them alone just in case. So I'm gonna move on, find some new water, and try to find some fish that aren't spawning. Okay, made it down to the new spot. I think we're gonna get some fish here. Seems like the fish are pretty active today, so I wanted to get off that spot where there could possibly be some spawning fish. So I'm in this spot. Shouldn't be any spawning fish here. It's faster water, bigger boulders. Shouldn't be any spawning habitat here, so it should be good. So let's see what we can find in this spot. New spot. Feels like it should be pretty fishy here. About the smallest fish you could find right there, but it's still a fish. Nah, I think we gotta switch spots here. Try this edge right in here and try not to get snagged. This is flat, calm water, so I put on a shuttlecock emerger and a really small nymph, and I just want to see if I can find a fish that will come up and possibly eat one of these. There's a fish on the dry right there. Oh, a double. Nice. Let's see if I can get them both here. They're both little guys, but I'll take them. Gotta get that guy on the bottom first. Nice. You saw here, look at that. Nice little double. Little guys, but I'll take them. He ate the nymph. And then this guy came up and ate that emerger on the dry fly. Cool. And ate this little emerger right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's basically an Antonio's emerger variation. And then I just got that tiny little nymph on there that other fish ate. So not the biggest fish, but a good start. It was a good fish. He ate the little nymph. So there are fish. It's winter, but those fish are, oops. He ate the really small mayfly nymph there. Small little shiny fly. Cool little rainbow. I'm gonna change flies because I'm gonna dry this fly and then put it in my box, because these little CDC flies, especially when they're holding up a nymph like this, they it doesn't take much to get them bogged down. So same dry fly basically, little shuttlecock. See if we can get some more. There's a good one on the dry. Well, I don't know about good one, but he ate a dry fly. So we'll take it. It looked bigger when he came up and ate it. Whoa, I dropped him. Whoops. There's a fish. Oh, much better fish too. I want to land this one. I think I can land him. He's not a huge fish, but much better than those other guys that we had been cooking. Just kind of a cool, wild red band. Lots of spots, dark colors, cool fish. Cool fish. Let's find another one. Let's see with a heavier fly if we can find some more fish in here. There's a fish. He ate the heavier pheasant tail there. Whoa, chill, bro. Just a little guy, but cool fish nonetheless. I kind of thought I would do a little bit better here once I went with the deeper flies than I'm doing. I might have to go even heavier. There's a fish. Maybe the fish were just further back in the deep run there. I didn't fish any of that with really deep flies, so. Another fish on a pheasant tail. I think I'm actually gonna go heavier even so. Oh, he actually ate the really little fly. Cool fish. He didn't eat the bigger fly. I need to retie though. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a section right up here and I want to dry drop that. So I'm gonna switch it up and hit that water before going to a new spot. Gosh, that soft edge looks so good. There's one on the nymph. Surprised I'm not finding any on that emerger, but they will eat the nymph, little guy. Whoa, that's a big fish. Oh, I think I might be screwed. Let's see if we can land this. This is a nice one right here. Ate that really small mayfly. What a nice fish. Not ready yet. I don't want to put too much pressure on him and have him pop off with that little hook. Let's see if I can get him this time in the net. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, dude. I know you're ready. This current is screwing me up. Get your head up. Get your head up. Also got some trees above me. Gosh, I'm making a mess of this. Okay, here we go. There we go. Got him. Whew. Oh, that is a stud right there. A little bit of cutthroat in him, but you can see that little tiny 20 in there. What a nice fish that is. Right there, you guys can see him. Okay, here we go. We'll let him go. Such a good fish. Okay, you guys. Okay, we're gonna head to a new spot. That was cool though. Got a double on the dry and the nymph, which is always kind of cool. Got that really nice fish. Sorry my GoPro cut out there, but I think I got the release on my phone. So that's good, but yeah, anyway, quite a few fish in there. Missed a few, kind of a bummer, but pretty good spot overall. So we're gonna hit one more spot on the way out of here, and then I'll be out of time. So, but I'm excited to fish that next spot. I think it's gonna be similar to this one, pretty good. So let's make it back to the car and go check that spot out. Okay, there's a good riffle here. It's shallow, but a lot of times there'll be fish sitting on these little riffles here, even though it looks like garbage. There's a lot of insect life here. Oh, that was a good one I missed there. Just don't have any connection to my flies because the wind. There's another one right there, and I'm just totally whiffing on them because of the wind. I'm losing all connection. There we go. Looks like it's a whitefish, but yeah, you see when that water is, I don't know, it's pretty shallow. Maybe 16 inches deep, something like that. Maybe shallower, but there's enough structure in there and there's enough food, right? Even though the water is cold. See? I mean, that's a shallow ripple, but there's fish in it. Okay guys, that's the day done. I'm calling it now. It's a little bit sooner than when I wanted to call it, but it's getting real windy, real tough to fish, and the fish were kind of keyed in on smaller flies today. Mostly drab stuff like small waltz worms. I caught a few on waltz worms that were just standard waltz worms, and then some like kind of CDC hackle perdigon flies, really small, like size 20, was really working today. Caught a lot of fish on those, and then a really small size 18 flashback pheasant tail was the other fly. I'll put a clip in here so you guys can see which flies were working today. But yeah, overall it was a sweet day. I had a lot of fun, caught a lot of good fish, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the video next week. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're into these videos. It helps out a lot, and I'll see you guys next time. Catch fish.